Hey, this is my first video entry. My name is Lakayla. Let me tell you a little backstory about myself. I tried to start a business, and sorry, it's pretty unfiltered. I'm trying to get like just raw emotions and just my story without all the fluff. But look at my hair. There's a retwist. Hold on. Yeah, that's. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna edit this. I might just keep it as it is, just so you can see like the real life version of everything. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. But anyways, yeah. Um. I am 24. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Um. I went through a lot of mental illnesses, illness symptoms, psychosis. I've been depressed since I was. But look at the rain. Look at this. Yeah, the rain. But anyways, let's get back to it. Yeah, it's so much pressure, but I kind of I was born and raised here. My dad is Congolese. My mom, she's from Charlotte. She's black. I I know I'm not the prettiest right now, but yeah. Here I go in my natural state. Just everything laid out. I haven't had a shower. I washed up yesterday at the student union. I'm at UNCC right now, but yeah, my shirt's dirty. I haven't changed my clothes in a few days. It's just I didn't really feel a need to, but I probably should. My clothes are kind of wrinkled. They're in a book bag, and I have a tote bag. Yeah, and I'm sitting in this building. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, but where was I? Yeah, I tried to start a business. I went to school for biology. I went to a gifted high school, actually the one on this campus, Charlotte Engineering Early College. I don't know if people might recognize me, but let's hope people do. Let's hope I get that famous. But yeah, I'm sleeping outside now because I went to this place. I won't say the name of it because I don't want to give them any notoriety, so nobody can go there anymore and can get like shut down or something because it's totally a scam. But let's not tell. I'm not gonna tell full details of where I was, but I went to this housing place and they housed you for 6 months while you got your life together, and it was just toxic. The first night I got there, this girl threatened to burn down the house. And I wanted to leave, but they kind of gave me weed so I could stay there. Look at my flaws. Aren't they beautiful? I don't know. But yeah, yeah, so it was this one girl there that just, both of the roommates I had, they just bothered me a lot. It was pretty toxic. We had to go to these meetings and everything was toxic, and I'll get into more of the situations that happened there, but I just one day decided to just walk out. I was tired of just laying down all day, feeling depressed, feeling boxed in, so I just went outside one day and I never came back. So now I kind of just sleep on benches, I sleep on hammocks, I sleep at the library. I don't really have friends. I never really had friends. I'm a pretty lonely person. I've always been pretty lonely. Even when I had an apartment, I just kind of locked myself in the apartment and I didn't really talk to anyone. I know that's kind of sad, but my life has been very lonely and I've always been alone. And I guess it's just forcing me to reach out for help and start something new, because I never used to do that. I used to just rely on myself, and my business crashed. I kind of just bought followers on Fiverr, and I thought that digital marketing would help me, but it didn't really help at all. I didn't really get a lot of customers. I didn't really get the money I needed, but I did spell work. I did tarot reading. I can still do spell work and tarot reading, but I didn't charge. I barely charged anything. Like I think I charged like $5 for spells, and that's where I went wrong too. I didn't charge enough because I wanted to give people quality services for less money, and I like paid so much for the. I used to buy the top raw crystals. I used to buy Rose of Jericho. I used to buy all of the herbs, expensive herbs, and I sold it for less than I should have. When I should have been still having like tarot readings for $150, like for 30 minutes. I would just go on Etsy, and I would do this. I would give them detailed readings. I would actually meditate, use cards, send them pictures, and do psychic readings, and do meditations before I sent them to them. And I didn't charge much. I thought that maybe I would make enough to survive, but it didn't work that way. And I just had no support. I maxed out my credit cards, trying to keep up with this business. I took out payday loans. I messed up my credit score. This guy was just being nosy. I can't even see. It's been so busy on campus. Like there's just so many people. I thought it was gonna be less people during the summer, but I was just so busy. Like it's just so busy, and people are just looking at me, and I'm surrounded by so many people, and there's just so much energy. And I don't know. Maybe I have social anxiety, and that's misdiagnosed too. So many mental illnesses. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm crazy. I kind of look crazy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just surrounded by. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. It's just while being in this situation, I've learned about people. I've learned about things. I've learned about just. I've learned that people are not as always so good like I imagine they would be. I've learned that you really are alone. Like no matter what you do, you actually really can survive being alone. I've learned that there 100% is a higher power, or I don't know. There's more. It just might be a cause and effect thing. But it's just kind of like, I don't know, I feel boxed in with just spirituality, kind of. It's almost like I don't get to explore because it's another category. And so I was just thinking maybe just like creating my own religion or creating my own style. Like maybe Lakayla Crucianism or something. Lakayla Crucianism. That sounds kind of weird, but I don't even want to really name it. But yeah. I don't know, I haven't eaten in like 2 days. I got like I stole some almonds, and I stole some fruit bars from the Starbucks up there. And that's the only thing I've been eating so far. And my skin looks horrible. But it doesn't look horrible because I know I really love it. But it's just like, I don't know, it just feels like there's like a tiredness to me at this point. I've been drained a lot because I just kind of got off FetLife. FetLife is horrible, and I wouldn't recommend FetLife for people. If they're really looking for a kinky environment, that is not it, because it's mostly these disgusting men who just go on there and kind of use it like it's Tinder. But even their worse, Tinder is a little better than FetLife, because like at least the guys don't bombard their messages. They kind of don't answer, so the ones who answer you can kind of weed out. Maybe it's because I don't really get that many likes. Maybe if I was more attractive, I don't know, skinnier. I used to be skinny, and I used to get like better offers, but now I have to settle because I'm a little chunky. I'm not even that fat really, but there we go, my abs. I used to be really thin. I used to be size 0, and I'm trying to get back to that. So I don't know, maybe it might be good that I'm not eating as much. Maybe that's a positive thing. I don't know. But yeah. Right now I'm trying to just do spells and find spells. And oh yeah, also I have, I'm going to start writing books. I don't want to tell more about it yet, but I don't want to reveal everything in this one video. I don't want to make it too long, but Yeah, you see I'm with someone in the photo I have. Um, pretty nice guy, but he can't meet all my needs right now, but he loves me. But I'll go more into that. For a brief overview, um, yeah, I'm houseless. Don't really have food. We'll probably link stuff so you can help me out. I'll tell more about my drama, my life stories. I'll write more about my bullshit. I'll make books and link them and just tell you more about what's going on. I do tarot readings too, so I won't just ask for nothing, for everything for nothing. My tarot readings are very accurate, especially when I meditate or something. And you can talk to me. I'm a really good conversationalist when it comes to texting. Maybe we can call if you think I'm cool or whatever, but I don't really do consulting or anything like that. I just want to connect with people. Maybe I can help someone with something. But yeah, for now, I have no money. I have no bank account. I have no ID. I have no social security card. I can't get a job. I don't want to live in a house. I don't want to go back to the shelter. I refuse to go back to the shelter after we've been bullied and just dealing with different things. I'll go more into that later and then, yeah, I guess I'll prepare. And it's just, yeah, I just go through a lot, honestly, and I'm trying to get back to a place where I'm happy, and I'm fed and I'm able to do what I need to do, and where I can take care of myself more and take care of my parents more and actually eat nourishing meals and not just eat the stale bread they have at the church. People don't really, I've noticed that people really don't care that much about homeless people, and it's kind of sad because I never want anyone to go through what I've gone through. I feel like if I had resources, even if it's cheap food, even if I couldn't afford that much food, if I could, I would definitely take, if I see a young woman that's going through something, I don't want her to lose her spark or lose what her sacred, I mean, it's not like having sex makes you less sacred. It's just, people drain you, like these men drain you, and you feel unhappy because they're not the type of men that you want in your life. And then it's just like I get abandoned when I tell them my truth, and they give me the shittiest stuff, and they expect me to want them, and these are exactly the anti of what I want. I have so much trauma from, especially, I'm just gonna be honest, from black men. I have so much trauma from them. I'm uncovering things, horrible things that they've done to me in the past, and I've witnessed them do things that I'll talk more about later. And I'm just trying to. There's just most of them I'm not interested in, and it's just like I kind of have to go with them. I kind of have to do with them, do what they want me to do in order to survive. Well, I felt like I had to. I didn't know I didn't have to. But now it's just like, let me starve to death. I'd honestly rather starve to death. Or maybe there's somebody else that can help me that won't take advantage of me. But yeah, I don't. It's kind of hot. It's really hot out here, but it's raining. But yeah, I kind of stepped outside. I was in this building. I don't know which building it is. I forgot. I think it's. I don't know which building. I don't know if I should close that though. But well, nobody's coming for me anyway. But yeah, this is my introduction. Tried to start a business. Found love in most unexpected ways, and it's pushing me, and he's helping me to gain